What's going on, guys? I'm here today to talk about one of my favorites. Haven't made a video on this yet. I've had it for forever. The Uzi. So the Uzi is just one of those iconic firearms. Again, you have to have in your collection. I had to have one in my collection. Had this thing for years. It's an SBR. Short barrel. The barrels on these things, if you want to get into Uzis, are just really easy to change. This barrel nut here, you loosen it up, the barrel just comes on out, put a new one in, tighten it down, and you're good to go. That's all it takes. It's just sometimes finding the Uzi barrels in various shorter lengths can be difficult because people buy them, they want them, they collect them, they sell them, whatever they do. So sometimes they're a little hard to find, but there are places out there where you can find them. This one here is made by Vector Arms. Got this forever ago. I'm not even sure if they're still in business, but I know they used to import and do a lot of machine gun stuff and all that, but this is not. This is a semi-auto version of the Uzi based on, it was a parts kit that was put together. And, had to have the folding stock, had to have the short-barreled Uzi, because why not have something that's this iconic in the firearms world? Got the Uzi slap, like the HK slap. Bang, stock out, and you are ready to rock and roll. Let's take some shots. Let's talk about it. So these slings, one of these kind of classic Uzi slings, weren't made like your traditional sling would be today. Throw it to the shoulder, you can still put it up and shoulder it. This was simply made, and the length of this is just for that hip fire action. So you got the mag in, and you're really just down here. So you're here, you're just letting it rip, full auto, and just going to town, spraying. Stock in, stock out, doesn't matter. The rate of fire on these in full auto, it's like 800 rounds a minute, something like that, six to eight, I think it's around 8. So it's very controllable. Because they're so heavy, they just sort of thump. I mean, they're there, they're easy to control. So if you were gonna carry this thing in a sort of Secret Service type situation, in the jacket, you'd have this down, and then again, stock closed, door open, you're here, just from the hip, letting it rip. So let's take some shots. Uzi's fun. Let's do it. I'll do it from the hip this time. Next time I'll do it from the shoulder. So let's go and see how it goes. Here we go. I tell you, there's something about these things. I mean, the triggers are very heavy. They're chunky, long pull. Definitely made for that full auto fire, just to pull it, hold it down, and you're good to go. So if you're gonna do rapid fire on these things for a long time, doing mag dumps, that finger's gonna get tired of pulling the trigger, that's for sure. Again, as I was saying, if you never shot an Uzi, I recommend doing it. It is an experience for sure. It's just that old school feel, classic, sheet stamp metal. Yeah, let it roll in stock configuration. What's cool about these is if you don't know, the charging handle on top, it's cut out through the middle so you can see through your sights, front and rear. And then you have two apertures here. This one's marked at 100, and if you flip it down, stiff, that one's marked off at 200. But it feels kind of weird. It seems backwards to me because this one's marked at 200, but the aperture is bigger. If you flip it down, this one is 100 and the aperture is smaller. Maybe that's the way it is. I don't know, but here it is. Here we go. Let's go. First time that ever happened. Double feed, failure to extract. Here we go. Damn, did it again. Here we go. There we go. It's funny, I've never had this double feed like that. This mag is new, newer. I haven't shot this mag as much as my other ones. So it could be some of that break-in period. The spring was pretty stiff in here. Sometimes if you don't know, I mean, it happens to me. Brand new mags, when the springs are really stiff, that pressure pushing up on the round sometimes interferes with the extraction. It's happening so fast that the casing doesn't have enough time to get out before it's time to, you know, pop that next round up, so that can happen. So I can chalk it up to that, really, but let's do it again. All right, let's give it another try. Mag is new, spring is tight. Let's run it. Uzi is one of my favorites. Iconic piece of firearms history. It's one of those things you gotta appreciate, even if you don't want to own one, or you've never shot one. It's just an iconic looking piece of history. Everybody knows what an Uzi is, or have heard the name Uzi if they've never seen it. Most gun people would probably be able to say in an action movie, that's an Uzi, which is pretty cool. So let's let it run. There's something about that big hunk of bolt just slamming back. It just, I don't know, it's a thump, 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 thump. And this isn't even a 45, it's a 9. But man, these things run. It's just really cool, guys. You know, I don't really know what else there is to say about this. This is my Vector Arms Uzi. Imported in on a parts kit. But man, it's just one of those pieces I love. I don't shoot it as much as I should, but it really is something fun and a beautiful piece of firearms history that I'll enjoy forever. So, all right, guys, don't forget Steve MP5 on the Instagrams. I'll see you next time.